Hey yo, and welcome back to Metal Heroes Infinity, where we explore and celebrate gaming's robotic characters. In today's episode, we're taking it to the max, because we'll be taking a look at a fighter with magnificent sideburns, the steel human weapon, Kano Fighter's own, Maxima. Maxima is a humble cyborg and tends to get right down to business. He's a very large, middle-aged Canadian man who dresses in biker leathers and has pork chop sideburns and likes to smoke. He's an honorable man who had a score to settle. Maxima's origin can be traced back to Canada, where he was living the normal life of an ordinary police officer, until one day he found his partner Rocky assassinated. His investigation into his partner's death led back to a group called Nests, a secret syndicate with plans of world domination. The Mad Maxima would begin his vendetta, prepared to sacrifice his own life. Maxima changed both his face and name in an effort to infiltrate the cartel. Once he was inside, he had his body cybernetically modified by Dr. Maxima, the scientist behind the Nest cartel's technology and experiments that brought about the KOFXV clones. With all these alterations done to his body, Maxima became one of the Nest officers in no time. It was no maxident that during this time he would cross paths with K-Dash, a product of the Kusanagi clone experiments. Maxima finds himself partnered up with the abrasive K-Dash during the events of KOFXV, and Maxima always ends up being an apologist for K's attitude. Unlike K, Maxima has a mellow nature that often leads him to being thought of as an old man. The two would go on to remain inseparable partners ever since. All of Maxima's powers are a product of technology. He has maximum strength, maximum reflexes, and maximum endurance. He also has the unique ability of technopathy, where he can communicate with other machines, allowing him to analyze his enemies and hack into remote systems. If that wasn't enough, Maxima is decked out with an infrared vision to maximize his ability to mind his surroundings and see in the dark. His body is 80% machinery and is powered by a small nuclear reactor called the Maxima heart. It's unclear whether his real heart remains a part of the 20% that's still organic, or if it was replaced. One thing that is clear, however, it increased his maximum heart rate. Maxima primarily focuses on a mix of striking and grappling, but in addition, he has an array of built-in weapons to max out his offense. His main weapon is the M4 Vapor Cannon, a steam-powered impact cannon which is designed to deliver powerful punches at a max rate. Maxima also uses his feet propulsions and his body weight to create a bunker buster move, creating very powerful shockwaves. To top it off, one of his strongest weapons is the MX2 Final Cannon, which is powered by his nuclear reactor, capable of delivering a big blast of raw energy. Maxima made his debut in KOFXV and was inspired by an older SNK character from Robo Army. The designers of KOF99 were Akiko Yukawa, Chikara Yamasaki, and Kawai Sama. I'm not so sure which one was specifically responsible for Maxima's design, but the developers wanted to introduce a more somber, reliable middle-aged character to counteract all the teenage characters that they introduced in the series so far. Maxima and his team's original theme music was KD79, one of the many tracks in the KD series of songs. This song mirrors the adventures of Maxima and K-Dash and their mission of tracking down the NES cartel. The song was composed by Hideki Asanaka Toshio. Maxima has pretty much appeared and remained a mainstay in every game since his debut in KOF99, appearing in 17 games including the non-canonical Maximum Impact titles, Neo Blood for the GBA, as well as Neo Wave. And that's not to mention the many mobile games and cameos in games like SNK Heroines. The only exception would be Kano Fighters 12, a game that's actually missing a lot of mainstays like K-Dash, Yuri, Kane, and even Mai, which resulted in fans saying, "No Mai, no buy." Now Maxima is set to return with his buddy K-Dash in Kano Fighters 15, where they will be joined once again by K-Dash's sister, Whip. Welcome back. Well, there you have it, Maxima. I haven't normally played as him in KOF, but I'm looking forward to playing around with him a bit in 15. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you'd like a more detailed look into KOF lore and the stories as they unfold in each game, I highly recommend checking out Shoryu Games channel, as he's got a number of videos that do just that. Anywho, next week, we'll be back with another episode of Metal Heroes X, where we'll be diving into Storm Eagle. And then we'll have another episode of Metal Hero Season 4 after that. So, I'll catch you on the next video. Den Den, signing off.